Hey there, welcome back to No Pants Profits. My name is Richard. Today I'm coming to you from day one. Well, we're not there yet. From day one of my first time at IAAPA. It's the International Amusement and Attraction Expo in Orlando, Florida at the Orange County Convention Center. And right now, I'm in a Chick-fil-A. This is the calm before the storm. Today is the Education Day, so there won't be any show floor content coming today, but we're gonna go visit Give Kids the World Village. We're gonna go visit zoos, aquarium panels, interactive technology panels, first time at IAAPA panels. Also, I'm gonna go drink with a whole bunch of museum, zoo, and aquarium owners tonight because I think I do enough museum, zoo, and aquarium content. This is my first time. I do have media credentials. I gotta go pick them up. I'll show them to you as soon as I get them, but obviously, I'm at Chick-fil-A. You guys know I'm a Chick-fil-A breakfast guy. Staying right across the street from this Chick-fil-A friend's house. Professor Bill, some of you may know from the channel. Also Bill Zanetti, if you don't know him. Staying with a friend of mine. We're gonna do our own thing at IAAPA. I'm just staying with him. I might meet up with him once or twice, but we are gonna do our own thing. I got 2 spicy Chick-fil-A fillets only and 2 normal ones. And yeah, everybody just says, yeah, I just bought 4 chicken nuggets. But no, these are bigger than chicken nuggets. These are the fillets that go in the breakfast sandwiches, and they're like $2 a piece. The sandwiches are like $5. I don't need all them extra carbs, and I have a cornucopia of sauce. So what we got is from this Chick-fil-A. This is the Chick-fil-A on Universal Boulevard. Epic Universe is on the other side of that wall. Like literally, Epic Universe is on the other side of that Chick-fil-A. It's the back of Epic Universe. We're gonna take a 22-minute walk to the convention center, figure out how to pick up press credentials, and then we're gonna go check out our first thing of the day after getting our press credentials, checking out the press room and all that, is going to be checking out what's new at Give Kids the World Village. Give Kids the World Village is pretty much the only charity in the world I trust. We'll talk about why when I get there, but they have functionally zero overhead. And that's why I like Give Kids the World Village. Susan G. Komen, I don't want to get sued, but the pink breast cancer thing, I think we're all very aware of what breast cancer is and breast cancer awareness. And they spend 30% of the money they take in, they spend suing any other charity that decides to use the color pink. Fuck Susan G. Komen. Sorry, I'm right here. So we're gonna go check out Give Kids the World Village. We're gonna go drink with some aquarium and museum and attraction owners, and the show floor is tomorrow, but today's all about education. Seminars, keynotes, stuff like that. So stay tuned for that. That's what I'm bringing you today, as much as I can. Media is restricted in some places. I'll tell you when I can't show something. I'll tell you what it was after. But come along with me, day one of my first time ever at IAAPA, the International Association of Theme Parks and Attractions. Chick-fil-A. Hey, y'all. I'm walking down Universal Boulevard to get to IAAPA. And my Chick-fil-A drink has gone dry. Here's the thing. From what I've been told, IAAPA's just a giant frat party. Yeah, it's 9:21 in the morning. I was gonna go with the Four Loko. Might keep that for tomorrow. But right next to the Chick-fil-A, there's a 7-Eleven. Mike's Harder Lemonade. So at this random apartment complex on Universal Boulevard, with one hand, maybe. Ooh, that smells like Grandpa. It's a joke, my grandpa didn't drink, but most people's grandpa drank. We're gonna make some nice Chick-fil-A tea. Or Chick-fil-A lemonade. I didn't bring no tea today. No Arnold Palmer. So that goes in the Chick-fil-A cup. And then, we'll drink the rest by hand. But yeah. Ooh, that's how you get the morning going, right? Gotta finish this and get rid of the evidence. As we continue down Universal Boulevard, you see that's those signs over there. Let me see if I can show you. That turn to the right there is Epic Universe. That's Universal's Epic Universe hotels. And then Chick-fil-A's right back that way. Continue with me. Whoa, we're zoomed in. Continue with me as we go to IAAPA. Most people just park there. But I'm like, my fat ass is gonna walk and drink hard lemonade. We'll have a different beverage every morning for the next 5 days. It's every morning for Chick-fil-A and the drink of the day as we continue our way onto IAAPA. Hey! Right. So I'm in I finished my Chick-fil-A inside. Holy crap, what's that say there? I think it says press. Somehow I'm pressed. The only thing being pressed that I can't do, there's a list of like 7 things I can't do being pressed, and here they are. These are the sessions close to the press. I can't talk about security, legal, global standards and harmonization, safety exchange, building strong connections with public safety. That would be fun. The 6 months of Universal Epic Universe, leadership breakfast, legends panel, and lunch and learns. Everything else I can actually do. So I actually want to figure out if I can get into that Epic Universe thing, or if it's still sold out. So I'm gonna go figure that out. Our first session's in like 50 minutes. But they do have free chargers around. I kind of want to see how these work because they're all over, and obviously the company's trying to sell them. So the company sells like charging solutions, and here it's free to do them. You don't return it, it's $55, but as long as you return it, it's free. So maybe I don't need all those damn batteries I packed in my bag today. Let's Apple Pay. Let's try this. Make sure your guests are never missing a moment by charging on the go. I like this. Hold on. Oh. I press to start. Present card for $1. It says it's free. Processing, remove card. Oh, it spits out a charger. That's cool. I like it. On the go charging solutions. Charge rent. I want to visit them at booth 4228. Because, there's cables built in here. There's a lightning cable. What year is it? And then there's USB-C. Yeah. These are free. Like I can plug into the camera, plug them into my phone. That's pretty cool if they work. Hey, it's charging. That's cool. I like it. See, there's a little brick right here that's plugged into my camera now. And they say it's free. We'll have to see. They probably charge me $1 just for gigs. Let me see if there's a potential to get to the Epic Universe thing. I did want to mention that I now have something really cool. It's a press pass. I haven't had one of these ever. I put on the little flag inappropriately. But yeah, we're at IAAPA. Now today is going to be a chill day. Day 2, 3, 4, and 5 though are going to be wild. Okay, today is an education day. The show floor, which I'll show you, we can't even go down there. It's not really open yet. I have so many portable chargers with me that I could probably choke a dog or something like that. This is really cool. Charge rent. On the go charging solutions. Genius. Love it. Don't let a dead battery end the story. Again, we're not going down here today. I'll show you what's here. I know where, yeah, today's the 17th. No, I'm not going down. Not going down, no. Okay. Just looking. Go down tomorrow. But this is the actual entrance. They were like, oh, you're going to go down. I'm like, no, I'm not going to go down. Looks like this entrance is sponsored by Mattel. And Mattel's still putting details and everything. But yeah, this is the IAAPA Expo. It's like the expo for theme parks and attractions in the world. I mean, you can see, look at all the projectors they have ready to go for tomorrow. They get like a grand opening and all that. Today, quiet day, just some education sessions. We're going to learn a little bit about zoos and aquariums. And like I said earlier, there's only like 7 things I can't go to. So I will proudly wear my press pass and bring you all along. I already have 1, 2, 3 of these chargers. Yeah, these things are great. Today, when I can get them, I'll use them. Keep my batteries charged. Save my friend Bill the power in his apartment. That's all I'm saying. See you guys at the next thing we wind up at. So while I was here, we're going to go see some of Give Kids the World Village next, but I saw 0007, and I had to sign up. They have a 1-mile walk that's benefiting Give Kids the World Village, which is a charity that has 3% overhead. That's their current overhead number, and most of that's paid by the theme parks and tax write-offs. It's kind of like Make-A-Wish Foundation without all the scam. We'll talk about it more at the event on Thursday morning. I'm going to walk a mile at 6 o'clock in the morning because I'm an idiot, that's why. But for Give Kids the World Village, and I saw the number, I said I have to be 0007. That'll be funny. So I'm 0007, and we'll check that out on Thursday morning. Today's Monday. We'll check that out on Thursday morning. I'll show you Give Kids the World Village while we walk around, because you can either do a 5K fun run or a 1 mile walk. I think you know which one the fat guy's doing. That's all I'm saying.
Concentrated here in Central Florida, and we have so much to offer in Central Florida. So Henry decided that he was going to be able to provide rooms for these children. So he would always provide a complimentary room. But one day reservations were canceled for a little girl, and it was because she had passed away before her wish could come true. And he said that can never happen again. So he started Give Kids the World in the fruit closet of the Holiday Inn. And very quickly, after serving 300 families in that first year, he had tickets donated from Walt Disney World, transportation from Mears, tickets from SeaWorld, and all the area hotels were helping him. But they were bringing these families together, and they were sacrificing the paying guest experience too. He said these families need to be together. They need a place they can call their own. And he envisioned Give Kids the World Village, which we opened in 1989. When we opened, we had 32 villas and a front desk. That's it. Very small. So for those of you who've been out to the village, we now have 89 acres, 166 villas that our families can stay in. And we have a huge operation, breakfast, lunch, dinner, absolutely free to the family, pizza delivery till 10 o'clock at night, ice cream for breakfast starting at 7:30 in the morning. And then we have all these beautiful entertainment venues and attractions right in the heart of our resort. There you can see our Amberville train station that has an arcade in it. It has remote control boats. It has a miniature golf course. It has 3 rides outside of it. We have a JJ's Express, our train. We have Lori's Magical Flight, and we have Kelly's Sunny Swing. So just looking at this picture, it's like a Heart of IAAPA membership right there. They're all involved, from Tornado to Zamperla, to family entertainment, you name it, it's in there, in the Amberville train station. We have Julie's Safari Theater, where we can show first-run movies, Disney movies to the families and other movies. It's a great entertainment venue for our families and for partners who come out to the village as well. There's Henry's Starlight Scoops, where we start scooping ice cream for breakfast till 9:30 at night. It's a nod to the Starlight Motel that Henry managed back in the early days. So it kind of takes this full circle when you go through there. And we have our Mayor Clayton's Wonder Lab, which is a really awesome STEAM lab, another just sort of mecca of IAAPA members. And then we have lots of entertainment activities for our families. So we have Halloween every Monday night. We have Christmas every Thursday night. Santa flies all the way down from the North Pole, and he visits the kids, and he has a toy wall that you wouldn't believe, and that's all thanks to our partners at Hasbro. And then we have a birthday party on Wednesday nights. This is our Castle of Miracles, and if you've been to the village, you know this is probably one of the most moving venues at the village, because inside you have that castle sky there that's filled with stars. And sorry, I thought there was another picture of stars, but all of those stars represent a family that has been here. So since our inception, we've served over 200,000 wish families. Pretty amazing, pretty incredible milestone. But it's sort of one that's bittersweet, because at the end of the day, when we think about it, these families have an incredibly dark journey before they get to the village. It's a week filled with light and hope and joy and happiness. And then there may be a dark journey when they go home too. But we hope that what we do fills their days and makes it a little bit brighter for them.
So yeah, that was a little bit about Give Kids the World. The only charity I actually trust nowadays. Thursday, we're gonna actually go out. They have a run. I'm the Fat James Bond. They call it 0007. We're gonna go see the facility on Thursday morning. It's Monday right now, so for you guys, it'll be a few days till you see that, but we'll go check out Give Kids the World Village. We're gonna do a 5K run. No, we're not. We're gonna do a 1 mile walk. Sounds a little more acceptable. And the convention's starting to pack up. People, we're not here earlier, and they're here now. They get all kinds of buttons for your lanyard. I think I got the, what I get? I get the, like a Proton, stay positive. That's the one that I liked. I also have some pins. I left them back where I'm staying of the dog Sailor from the Royal Caribbean Star of the Seas, which I'll be adding to this lanyard tomorrow. Believe it or not, tomorrow there's also a Carnival press conference that we're going to try and attend, where Carnival is going to be talking about, I don't know, whatever the hell they're going to be talking about. And yeah, so we're going to go check out what's going on. There's like 2 or 3 halls that's got stuff going on right now. There's some stuff about AI and stuff I definitely want to see. I'm going to bring you little clips of each thing. I'm not going to bring you whole videos, but I'll bring you a little clip just like I did with Give Kids the World Village. So just kind of want you to see what this first day is like. The next 4 days are going to be hell. I say that in a loving way. They're going to be hell in a loving way. But we'll run to the bathroom and then we'll check out what else is going on here. Next up, we're going to learn all about claw machines. Because why not? Again, the show floor doesn't open until tomorrow, so we're here for the education. They originally told me I couldn't go into these events, and I'm like, no, I'm pressed. I said, I have my list. I respect my list. I showed you this earlier. The like 9 events I can't go to, but everything else is free game. So we're going to learn about, literally, I swear to you, we're going to learn about claw machines. There's a lot of people here to learn about claw machines. I mean, this is like the talk about claw machines that happens every year. I know that sounds like wild. This is level up, strategic move. Wait, no, that's at noon. This is Crane Retail, Trade Up System, and Crane Prize Redemption. There's a 20-minute talk on how you run a claw machine. Hell, I'm here for it. And then we have strategic moves for going an arcade, but we're going to actually go over, this one is 20 minutes, so it goes to 11:45. Then we're going to go see location-based AI marketing. That sounds fun. We can't go to that one because that's a lunch and learn that's prohibited from press, but we can go to almost everything else here. Games crate. Okay, we're going to go learn about Clover. Reimagining, no, I don't know about that one. Zoos and Aquariums Community Experience. I want to see that from 2 to 6:30. Because I like zoos and aquariums. I want to understand if they have something like the ASTC passport for zoos and aquariums. Because we're going to do a lot more road trips. And I got to get a science museum membership and a zoo and aquarium membership. So the AZA accredited and all that. And then at 4 o'clock, we've got the first time at IAAPA. But I'll take you and I'll give you little clips of each of these events so you can kind of see for yourself. Crane stuff coming up in 10 minutes.
The more they play, the more they trade. This creates a loop that keeps customers engaged and keep coming back. Winners will then post to social media, attracting their friends and families. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Redbook, which is a part of the Chinese community. All of the platforms that are being used very, very heavily right now. For operators, this can be a game changer. Higher repeat play leads to higher per cap spending, right? Packages can go as high as $200 per cap, right? And discount with bonuses. You know, traditionally, what you guys have in entertainment center now, you're trying to get $25, $50. Well, if you've seen these Crane arcades, $100 packages, $150, $200. These operators are getting it, and that's what's unique about it. And this higher packages and return encourage repeat plays in cranes and merchandise, providing a good return to customers. The model can be flexible, and most importantly, it can help your venue stand out. Crane price redemption. Redemption is the heartbeat of this model. By trading at a counter, customers feel that they're getting a greater value. It encourages collecting. It increases dwell time. It creates repeat customers who return to complete their price journey. They go to a redemption counter, they see what they want versus what they play, and they're getting the points and they just redeem it. There's a big difference. If you go to a counter, you see a high value toy, you see a Labubu. What do? You complete your price journey. Okay, that was the difference. Again, I want to talk a little bit about Labubu. Most operators do not know what the name Popmart. We bought from Popmart 5-6 years ago. We already know they existed. We bought heavily from them, right? It's taken the global world by storm, right? Why is Popmart Labubu so popular? Influencer marketing at its best. Social media push that create a strong following for the brands. It creates collectors that want the toys, right? Operators here male-centric, love to collect pinballs. They love to collect retro machines, right? In the toy industry and the retail industry, there's no difference. The demographic that loves to collect is probably 100 or 1,000 times more than the people who like to collect pinballs.
So I'm sitting in a rather large session right now, big room, and this is going to be a long session. It's like an hour and a half. I don't know if I'm staying for the whole thing, but it's on location-based AI marketing. Don't get left in the past. In just 60 minutes, you'll understand how to take an in-depth look under the hood of your business, diagnose problems that only AI location intelligence can spot, gain insights. This is your 60 minutes of your time, lifetime success of your business. I'm going to bring you some clips from this into your competitors' data analytics. Okay. That looks very interesting. And there's AI translation. In-person delivery, there's one person giving this talk, I think. It should be, Jackie Hoger Communications. Oh, wow. And you can see everybody that's in the room. That's pretty cool. Where am I? I thought that said Carol Baskin. I thought the woman from the Tiger King was here. Scared the crap out of me for a second. So you can just connect with people in the room. I gotta figure out how to add my photo. Yeah, I don't know if I'm here. I don't think I'm here. Even though I scanned in. Weird. Looking for myself. I didn't drink that much yet. And tomorrow's when it turns into like a frat party and everyone just drinks all day. And you can see all the people that are here. Just not me. I'll give you a couple clips from this event. You see how it is?
FECs, maximizing your marketing budget. It's painful. And since there are no pennies anymore soon, every nickel counts, my friend. Every single nickel that you spend must have a performance marketing base. There are 22 of the most amazing creative souls on my team, but I can tell you we work with 70 FECs on a daily basis. We've grand opened over 100. I just grand opened and flew in Saturday night from a grand opening, 154 locations. To say that FEC is in my blood is an understatement. I love to smell sweaty feet because that means the place is full. Am I right? So today we are going to express lots of passion for maximizing efficiency and helping you figure out whatever marketing partner you have, whatever marketing partner that you are going to hire is for you to achieve the best results possible. They come to us and say, number one, we need more traffic. Well, can we all get an amen for that? We all need more traffic. And if we thought 24, an election year, was tough because consumer sentiment in the fourth quarter of an election year gets a little willy wonky, does it not? Who's going to be in the White House? How is this going to affect my portfolio? And then all of a sudden, when you get all the way granular to families, coming about August, when they're roaring from the mountaintop and arguing and fighting, not a political speech, I promise, but consumer sentiment gets worrisome. And mom, who controls the checkbook, starts to hold on to that money. So while 2024 was challenging, when the election was over, I went, thank you, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Let's continue this race and keep on going. Not even knowing what was coming up in 2025. Can we say this year has been challenging? And challenging might even be a kind word. I could use a lot of more. And when that happens, every Monday morning, my phone rings because we're looking at numbers for the weekend and they just didn't quite get there. FEC world, for the most part, birthday parties are a big deal. I tell FECs that we work for every day, you're not really in the attraction business. Attractions are important. What you're really in is the experience business and you're in the birthday party business. I say every day you can tattoo on your arm. When your birthday parties are good, your business is good. Because birthday parties bring in another minimal of 9 sets of parents and kids that may have never walked into your facility before. And if you give a great guest experience on a birthday party, you should automatically get one more birthday party at minimal out of that, simply because the non-mom of the birthday party kid is standing to the side watching and listening and says, I have found my next birthday party home. So we're going to throw into what the challenge is. For this particular client, we were experiencing a 24.2% decrease in birthday parties. That's the average decline in birthday party bookings across these locations. That's a big old hurt. And that's a lot of cash. Would you agree?
Yep.
That's a lot of empty party rooms that we're paying for the air conditioner to run in. It's not good. So here's the harsh reality. That 24.2% decline in birthday party revenue, that's some real data. This isn't just an isolated case. Attraction and park owners and operators all over the United States are feeling this. I bet if I could ask each of you, what's your decline in birthday parties? If it's plus, I'm going to say stand up and celebrate and let's have a Mickey Mouse piece of chocolate, because you're doing something right. But overall, year to year, it's been tough. Perfect content, especially from a national level. Generic messaging continues to lead to declining engagement. The local disconnect, events that matter locally, things that are happening in your city, 5 miles from your location, are what matters. If you do the largest bike race in Wichita Falls, Texas, do I really need to be sending that messaging out past 100 miles? So I want you to really think about that. Local events matter. What happens in your town, in your city, in your neighborhood is personal, even if you're a franchise. There is no step and repeat FEC franchise where messaging is going to drive people to walk in the door in all locations across America, because the post looks good. It's just not. But if I twist that post to give it you, hyper local, because that's what it's really all about. When you work with franchises and they're spread out all over the country, localization becomes critical. Speech a year from now, there's going to be 4, 5, or 6 amazing different layers to this that's going to continue to blow my mind. And while it is scary that we think we have no more privacy, and I get it, and privacy to our teenagers and our college students, it's not as important to them because they grew up in the world where it wasn't as private and data wasn't in private. So we're going to dive in to location-based intelligence. That is powered by the software of your choice. We are pulling in Placer AI that many of you may be familiar with, but it's much more complex than just Placer AI. Persona-driven targeting. We are going to dive in what goes beyond the demographics. If I wanted to know the age and the income and the gender of the people that come into your park or your city, that takes me about 30 seconds to Google that information, and I can tell you that. This goes way deeper than that. It goes into the deeper understanding of that targeted audience, their behaviors, and all of that. And that typically for us is powered by spatial AI. Should you attack? Better than that, are there underserved areas that you should go get because it's for the taking. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a new housing addition being built every day. That is low for the totem pole. I'm telling you, we got to get active and go get it before your competitor does. And maybe you're operating in a 20-mile radius when your competitors are operating in a 30-mile radius. And that 10 miles is what's keeping them getting 10% more traffic than you. Then we're going to go into, you probably have a decent amount about that, but we're going to go into beyond the demographics. What kind of parents are really in your audience? In the FEC world, parents are the primary demographic. But what kind specifically? What are their lifestyle preferences? What clothing brands do they buy? What car do they buy? What TV shows do they watch and chit-chat and talk about? What music preferences? What podcasts do they listen to? What news outlets do they use? And yes, it gets that granular all the way down the funnel. Then we're going to look at their behavior patterns. How do they make their purchases? And how often do they open the checkbook or the credit card? 12 months, how many visitors have walked in to your location? 67K. Competitor number 2, 253.7K. 4, competitor number 74K, and the last competitor, 259. Now, one of the questions you're going to ask me is, how do they base those metrics? Well, we're going to see which zip codes and where they come from. We're going to understand your reach. We're going to dive into this. So traffic area. So visit frequency is about right across the pattern. Average dwell time. Visitors year over year. This, my friends, is magic. This is a health checkup of what your competitors are doing. See, you're probably new in the community because we don't have year 2 and year 3. And you're showing a massive, healthy gain of traffic. You're probably going into year 2 and things are good. You're still in the honeymoon stage. You're the bright, shiny toy in your community. This could be an extremely large FEC. It could be a water park. It could be anything. But notice how they are losing growth every year. They're getting less traffic walking. What's going on? And then let's go into this competitor. They are seeking growth steadily every year. Something, ladies and gentlemen, is going right here. Something's going good. It could be that they have an amazing leadership team, a great manager, ownership that is in the park, lives, breathes, sends their kids to school there, they go to church there, the consumer engagement is huge, they belong to the chamber, they support the sports teams, they're everywhere. Start there and sell more to your members or more to your audience. At the same time, you are ferociously using location-based marketing to go after your competitors with a solid strategy. In a harsh economy, I'm using harsh in a nice way. I think we can all look forward to 2025 being in our rear view window. It's been rough, but we still have time. The best part of your year is most likely yet to come. Is your team ready? Have you, each one of you, have you lost or fallen out of love with your location? You see, that's that nasty word called complacency that's worming its way in. The minute your FEC becomes complacent, it's over. It's over. And you won't realize you're complacent first. Your guests will realize you're complacent first. A major bubble. Does your community, your hyper-local community, really feel like you are all in? Do they? Because if they don't, it's time to get serious. So this brand awareness, generic marketing, using chat necessarily does not always cut the mustard. You have to be members of that chamber. You have to be involved in those schools, those church groups, those private schools, those mommy strollers, mommies of Wichita, mommies that homeschool, mommies that do this, mommies that coffee, mommies that hang out at Target. I don't care where she hangs out. Find her, get her, fall in love with her, teach her, give her, get her. Because that is what you call ingraining into your community. Brand awareness is crucial. Generic marketing does not work in this hyper-local thing. So make sure that you're ready. Now, before we go into this next slide, which is our very first case study, I want you to understand this. Data versus guesses. Today, we discuss both. I don't like making guesses. I bet on data, I bet on people, and I bet on proven strategies. That's how we feel. That's how we've achieved wins. Sure, we're going to have a few losses, but that's how we have achieved wins. This is what we know. I'm known for having a strong gut feeling, and I'm the what-if girl. Like I threw the ideas of all ideas to my team last week. They looked me in the eye and said, "You are crazy." But remember, I told you that Hart came to me and he told me to sucker punch birthday parties. Remember when I told you that at the beginning? I need you to sucker punch birthday parties. Well, I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. But I do know this. I sucker punched the idea. I brought it to my team. It took us 2 hours in the war room that we were throwing spaghetti on the wall to make it sense. And on top of that, I had to make it make sense to the CFO of that company. You know, because when you make the CFO happy, you kind of make the owner happy. Now that little party's going to launch on December the 1st, and I'll keep you posted if you want to know how that goes. Your FEC around the best AI people that get it, and the data engineers that know how to pull, segment, and understand the data. Get the right content writers that put the creative, not boring messaging, and let them duke it out in a room over spaghetti, and they will. Then beta test A and beta test B, and the wow, oh wow, happens. So I'm setting that all up because birthday parties in 2025 suck. They suck. And when your birthday party business is sucking, cash flow is tight. So remember at the beginning, we had a negative 24% decline in year-over-year birthday parties. Ouch. We started implementing this performance overview. First one, year-over-year changes. We took 5 sample FECs. And don't come to me and say, did you hand choose those? And were they really good FECs? How about one in California, one in Florida, one in Texas, all over the nation? Because we had to start somewhere by beta testing this, right? Before pre-implementation of the bubbles, we were already in our sample 5. We were already outperforming the national average of all the 200 plus parts. So even when we weren't using Placer, because I think of our grit and our grind and our daily interaction with these FECs, while across the nation the FEC was down 22%, our parts that we worked at, our FECs were only down 15.8. Now, would you take a 15.8 over a 22? You calculate that by dollars in 25. That's a lot of cash. So then we did post-implementation. We kicked off May 6th with these same 5 parks. So across the nation, birthday parties got worse at minus 24% for this franchise. With our implementation and our Hager local growth engine, It went all the way down to 5.78. For 2025, I will take a single-digit decline. I'm not exorbitant going to do the happy dance, but we went from minus 15 to minus 5. That's a lot of nickels, people. We can breathe. We can breathe. Now, do I think 2027, so wait a minute, 2026 is going to be roses and rainbows? I don't think so. I still think it's going to be tough. But let me tell you something. We're going to fight, we're going to grit, and we're going to grind. And let me tell you where most of this came from. Let me tell you where this came from? You want to know where this traffic came from? Their competition. We took it from their competition. And we segmented their own audiences better, sold more to their existing base. We made sure that our marketing message was good. We fought with the internal data analysts and said, do it this way. And I said, I think we should do it this way. But don't you want a team fighting for you? That's what you want. Choose your team wisely. Don't let them sell you on, we are AI experts, period, end of story. You got to prove it. Show me the data. It's more than the data. What's the persona? What are we going to do with it? What is the messaging? And can I also tell you, this was without an increase in marketing budget. Mercy, I just forgot to tell you the most important thing. Without an increase in the marketing budget. That means we spent it better. Now, I would love to tell you that maybe if it's your brother that owns your competitor, I would tell your brother to say, why don't you go on vacation and I'll take care of your FEC. All right, I'll stop there. Okay, so the improvement for us between those two segments with our parks was a plus 47%. I will take that to the bank and make ourselves and our team celebrate big. Case study number 2. All right, we took the top 5 parks, top 5 performing parks out of 200. Okay, let's get serious. Let's get down nitty gritty. Top 5. Can we outperform the top 4? Average monthly birthday party bookings, because we know when your birthday party business is good, your business is good. You can put that on my tombstone. That's how much I love the FEC world, and I love myself a good party. Pre-implementation, across the day, across these parks, we were neck and neck, 233 to 232. Parks 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 were averaging some serious birthday parties every month. They're rocking it. But let me tell you, when you're in the top 5, the top 5 just want to get better. They just want to get better. And even when the top 5 is making money, they weren't making as much as 24 and 23, but they're making good money. They are always going to want to get better. And if you don't think the top 5 parks don't understand their data, they get their data, or they wouldn't be in the top 5. Okay? Post-implementation, we outperformed, even though we had fewer birthday parties because we're in this year, we still got more birthday parties. Our park hit 218 average per month versus the average of 173. So we'll take it. People, we know it works. But I have to tell you, it's not just the data. It's so much more than the data. So, with that being said, we were happy to say that our performance improved 20.6%, close to 21%. This is what I want to say at this point. I feel like, through your heads, we've had the majority of your attention. And it's hard because I have ADD. To get me to sit somewhere for an hour and like 15 minutes, you better feed me M&Ms and some bougie coffee, and I'll stay in tune with you every step of the way. I'm so grateful for that. But our key takeaway is this local growth engine or whatever you want to call it, it works. It represents a cohesive strategy approach for your nickels. This is where the industry of marketing is headed. If you do nothing but know that today, I feel like I've done my job. Walk away understanding this, that regardless of whether you work with us or whether you work with your local agency, tomorrow is moving fast and we're on it. And that's the direction we're going in. If your current partner isn't pushing you in this, it's time for you to consider alternatives, especially and critically for social media spend. Traditional agencies achieve higher ROI, and especially with SEO, that may be valid, but all of this cohesively goes together. The moment strategies do not integrate, something breaks. You gotta know immediately when something breaks. Because that live living dashboard, you deserve to know daily, it's gotta shift. Traditional agencies that just say, let's do some radio campaigns, send out a direct mail, run a meta ad and see what happens. Your nickels are gonna disappear. If things aren't working, you'll know where to look if you get this laid out. Marketing must work together. You've got to make every challenge and every layer of this. This is how social media will evolve through AI. Literally, if we recorded this and we played this next year, we would probably giggle and laugh because so much of this will go so far past this. Honest perspective from someone who lives in this space is crucial. Tomorrow, we'll potentially add more layers. At a minimum, 5, 6, or 7 by this time last year. AI is the future, people. It is the future of marketing. Do I want my grandchildren going to war because of AI? No. You see, I got a grandchild that is due Friday. What is today? Monday? I don't even know what day it is. Friday. That little boy is going to come into this world. I don't even know what his world is going to look like. But I do know this. I do know that when we can study the patterns of the human race, where they go, how they spend, what they do, what they believe in your hyper-local market, you deserve that traffic and that audience. When you leave this session and attend others mentioning AI, just remember this conversation. Even though AI sounds complicated and a little overwhelming to you, you can have meaningful conversations about what AI can do for your specific FEC. Don't let anyone, and I mean anyone, convince you differently that this is your time to go get more business in the roughest of years. Thank you. Did we leave any time for questions? Okay. Any questions?
So whatever you just watched for the last 15 minutes, I was expecting something completely different, but that was wonderful. I don't own a family entertainment center. That's what FEC stands for. It's like a Chuck E. Cheese, but a little bit more local. Imagine a local Chuck E. Cheese. Well, Chuck E. Cheese is an FEC, but it's like a franchise. It's a known one. Boomers, different companies like that. But that was fantastic. Jackie knows her shit, and I'm a data guy. I got her contact info, not because I need her, but because Bill Zanetti needs her to talk to his class. He teaches theme park stuff, and she was phenomenal. Bill's sitting in a snooze fest with some Disney Imagineering people. That's right now, it's on my banned list. I'm not allowed to go to it because they might reveal some secrets that the media can't have. He's at a lunch and learn, so I'm going to go get lunch myself. We're going to go for what's the shortest line. I saw earlier there was some barbecue, there's some gyros. I know that it's going to be a zoo the other days. I don't expect it to be that bad right now. Kind of funny. one of the largest sponsors of this event is Angry Birds. Things that make you go, how the hell is Angry Birds still relevant? I don't know if they sold to someone. Remember they were Rovio back in the day? But there's some really interesting sessions. That one, I didn't think I would enjoy, and I actually did. The Claw Machine guy was kind of dry. The Give Kids World was stuff I already knew. That was good. Now, our next thing really on the docket is like, it's 1:20. I think there's some stuff at 2 that we're going to check out with the museums and the aquariums and all that other stuff like that. Yeah, and then we got to go to 4 o'clock is the first timers event. Let's see what the hell that even is. This is Clover. 135. E-commerce and fraud protection for attractions with Clover. Register and fraud protection. That's not on my bad list, so I can check that out. But let me see. I'll show you the food pavilion real quick. People are still picking up their badges. Essentially, the education starts a couple days before, finishes the day before the end. The show floor, they're still building right now. So you're going to see that tomorrow. It's like Comic-Con, but bigger. That'll be tomorrow in shorts and everything like that. Well, let's see what we got. I haven't seen any other press here yet. It's kind of strange. Oh, actually, the lines are not bad at all. At all. I just have to decide whether I want barbecue or whether I want a gyro. Barbecue or gyro? Barbecue or gyro? Now, the gyro is just from Unknown Gyro Place. Let's see. Unknown Gyro Place? Okay. I think that's gyro there. That's pretty okay. Oh, we got barbecue. Well, the barbecue comes with like mac and cheese and other stuff like that. I'm going towards that. 2 meats, beef brisket, pulled pork, smoked sausage. Okay. Be served with mac and cheese. Yeah. I think I'm gonna grab. That seems like the good. Yeah. Yeah, look at that. That's the winner there.
Yes, please. Yeah, brisket.
Brisket and sausage with mac and cheese. Yeah. Carb heaven today. It's actually pretty good convention food. Well, looks good. I haven't tried it yet. I'll let you know why. That was a great convention lunch. I mean, the meat is moist. Moist. The one thing I'm going to do, I got to bring like a water bottle tomorrow. They want $5 for a Gatorade. That's a little ridiculous. I think there's going to be drinks and stuff on the show floor. People trying to sell root beers and stuff like that. But that's good. There's some stuff coming up. We're going to go check out the zoo and aquarium meet and greet. Hey, let me get this, you know what's going on. And then give me all the data, digital transformation and themed entertainment. I'm interested in that. So that's the next few things we're going to go ahead and check out here. Because it looks fun. And I'm taking you guys along with me. Again, I promise day 2, 3, 4, and 5 are going to be so much better. But we got to get through this education day first. That's all I'm saying. Let's talk about the fun little clusterfuck I just had. So I've spent the last hour searching how to add the Epic Universe night, and they said I had to become a member, and then I didn't need to become a member, and then this, and then that. So I had to become a member for $200, and they refunded the membership. It was just kind of an absolute disaster. So now I got it sorted out. I did actually, so the event itself negates the $0, but I did pay for a Universal ticket for they're closing down Epic Universe, the new Universal Park. They're closing down Epic Universe for the Thursday night. So we're going to do Epic Universe Thursday night, and then Friday night we're doing Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios. But Epic Universe supposedly includes alcohol, so gonna get smashed that night. But I'm looking for something. I'm looking for something in the south bus loop, if that's a thing. Supposedly there's something out here. Oh no. Said there was like a reception or something. I don't think that's here. So, yeah, but the last hour was wasted. And I'm okay doing that today because the show floor is not open and all that. But get your technology shit together. Well, it wasn't even technology shit. It was that they did something they shouldn't have done, and then we had to do a whole bunch to undo the thing that they shouldn't have done in the first place. So, let's continue on and we'll see what else we can see here at day one. Shit me! I guess we're going to a zoo. Somehow. Some way, somewhere, some when. It says to meet at the bus loop. I thought there was something in the zoo, but no, we're gonna go to a zoo and get behind the scenes stuff. Because why not? Got my badge sorted out. I got a press badge. There's nothing that says I can't go to the zoo in the middle of the day, right? I think. Maybe. So, I guess I'm going to the zoo. Saw Bill for a little bit. He's in some session. And, I'm going to the zoo. Very strange times ahead. Stay tuned. I guess I'll see you in the Brevard Zoo. Yeah, it said it's in the bus loop. I think this is it. We're going. No, that's a shuttle. Oh no. It said South Bus Loop Zoo. That is Zoo and Aquarium Day. Oh shit, let's go. Why not? I'll jump to the zoo. You can come too. We're going to the zoo. Zoo. I thought more people would want to go to the zoo. But I guess I'm the only one going to the zoo in the aquarium. It's free. I have my badge. Something to do. So for something to do, let's go to the zoo. So change of plans. Everything's all weird here. The zoo bus doesn't leave until 4. He says get there about 3:40 for the zoo bus, and then we're going to be back at about 6:30. I kind of feel like going to the zoo and the aquarium because it's free. So, and they're going to give us behind the scenes and all that stuff. So, yeah, we'll go to the zoo and aquarium. I think it's the Ripley's Aquarium and the zoo. It's not places that I ever get a chance to go. My Hospitality Industry Association card only gives me 50% off each of those. So might as well go for free with free transport and everything. Take a nap on the bus. So I'm going to meet up with Bill, tell him what's going down. Then I will zoo you around. We'll walk around the convention. So yeah, I'm officially confused by a lot of things. The zoo's not happening because the zoo's an extra ticketed event and other stuff like that. Who the hell knows? But might as well, while we're here, someone killed me in my comment section like, you put your credit card on a random ass terminal? I'm like, yeah. So you just take this, return that battery, it'll lock into place, and it'll say refurbished. And then I go like this. I'll grab a new battery. I hit here. Please wait. Okay, these are free because the company that makes them, one of these will pop out. Full. Quick. Full battery. Yay. I like these, especially when they're actually free. So I'll take it. It's doing an authorization on my credit card each time, but that'll fall off. It's $1 authorization. So yeah, this is the show floor. That's Rocky Mountain Coasters, right? What RMC is? Oh, they seem to have an elephant ride there. Flat ride. If the rides are there, you can generally ride them if they're running them, right?
Yeah, but they have to be approved.
Okay.
So the state actually comes in.
Okay, but once they're approved, you can ride them?
Uh-huh.
So I can ride the elephants? Maybe, if I don't exceed the weight limit for them?
Yeah, you should be okay.
Yay. And there's Ferris wheels and stuff outside, right?
I don't know.
Is that crazy twisty coaster thing that's been here for a few years?
That's one of them. I'm not sure if that's what it is.
You know the one that has a circle in the middle that just goes upside down?
I don't know.
No. Yeah. Let's take a pic.
The one with the hamster wheel?
Yeah. Is that the hamster wheel one?
I'm not sure. I didn't see the whole one. Yeah. I've been on one in Texas. I wasn't looking.
Look at all this junk. We're going to be on that floor tomorrow. See Doppelmayr there. Yeah. That looks fun. I'll be attacking that for the next 4 days. That's what I'm saying.
Now and what's opening now and how innovative many of the projects that are opening now are or are not, and that risk aversion that came about as a result of 2020. The wild impact of COVID on social media, increased usage, the explosion of video content, but also really importantly, the quest for community and a sense of connection that really took root in 2020 and is now paying off now. So now, we need to think about 2025 as the 5-year impact from that instability, but also year 0, and what is 5 years from now going to look like as a result of what's going on this year. And unlike COVID, this year has been very unstable. This is not a singular global pandemic, and I do want to acknowledge that the impact of COVID was highly variable depending upon your access to healthcare and your particular government's response, but COVID was worldwide. Everybody was dealing with COVID. This year, different places are dealing with different stuff. Once it was theater that wasn't all on a singular stage with everybody sitting there placidly in the audience just receiving. Cortege was gorgeous. Is Todd Martins in the room? By chance? Okay, Todd did an amazing write-up in the LA Times about it. I encourage you to go read it. Cortege is one of the most gorgeous examples of combining so many things that we already know how to do well and to tell new experiences, to engage people in
binging past seasons of Stranger Things. But like most couples, we weren't just watching the screen. She was half watching, half playing Candy Crush on her phone while I sat next to her with my laptop open, writing today's presentation. All the while, we would occasionally hear our 16-year-old son upstairs on his Xbox shouting out, "Bro, are you kidding me, bro?" All the time, I hear that. At one point, I paused and I thought, this moment right here actually represents all the major trends that I've been writing about. We were spending time together, streaming personalized IP-driven content, playing games, engaging with various technologies, all from the comfort of our couch. And that's when it hit me. The very same expectation that drive our home lives are what is driving our guests when they what are now driving what our guests expect when they walk through the doors of our museums and attractions. So let's take a look at all these trends, beginning with one that touches every part of our lives. We live in a world of custom convenience, where audiences expect content, product, and experiences to be available when they want, how they want, and tailored to their individual preferences. Think about it. When we turn on a streaming platform, we don't just watch what's on, we choose what we want, when we want, and the streamer even recommends content that it thinks we'll want. The same goes for music. Almost any song you'd ever want in a customized playlist for every mood. Don't know what to wear? Your personal stylist will send you new clothes to choose from every month. Don't know what you want for dinner? Get custom meals delivered to your taste, nutritional preferences, and schedule. Or if you're like my daughter in college, just have Chick-fil-A delivered to you from a roaming army of robots. All these services are curating our lives one algorithm at a time. And one of my favorite examples of this on-demand culture opened this past May at the new V&A East Storehouse in London. Instead of hiding its collection behind the scenes, the V&A has literally opened up the doors to its storage rooms, inviting the public to explore over 500,000 objects in person. And while that's cool, that's not the cool part. The cool part is their Order an Object program, where guests can submit a request to view anything in the museum's collection, from an ancient Roman fresco to Elton John's iconic stage costumes, and see it up close on their schedule. Content on demand, what they want, when they want. This turns a traditional museum experience into something innovative and personal, a cultural experience built for the on-demand.
All right, so that last speaker was just insufferable. She was just pushing religion and politics and just things that don't belong at this conference. I'll even give you her name. That was a completely unacceptable presentation. Cynthia Sharp, DEI, trash. She kept pushing. That's all I'm gonna say. She's the executive creative director principal at Tate, T-A-I-T. Not a fan, but we're moving on. We got one more session here on site today that is AI Unleashed, redefining the entertainment ecosystem. So we're going to check that out. Artificial intelligence, it's a 20-minute presentation, quick one, because it's going to get dark. Artificial intelligence isn't just changing the tools of creation, it's transforming the very nature of creativity itself. Provocative, forward-looking session, global experimental entertainment leader, Louis already explores how AI is reshaping concept development, production pipelines, and creative value systems across the industry. Ooh. relates to a video I'm going to be putting out in about 59 minutes from now, focusing on entrepreneurs, small, mid-sized businesses, and the broader labor force. Okay. It says it's introductory. Yeah, we'll take a look. That's the last thing I think we're going to check out on site today. Remember, tomorrow we'll be back here. I'm not going to get attacked by no one, but I'll show you. Tomorrow we're going to jump into the, coming in there tomorrow, not today. I don't want to get killed today. But that's the Mattel entrance, and then there's another one which is called the Snake entrance, and there's 2 other entrances on the other side. So we'll be back there tomorrow, but we got one more session in about 14 minutes time. So we'll definitely check that out. And there's something cool going on there.
Is the crate over here? No, in the oh, it's in the room? Okay.
Is that like a garbage robot?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's an AI recycling assistant. So you walk up to the bin, it understands what you have in your hand,
Oh,
tells
that's
you where
cool.
you should put it.
Is that'll be set up here for tomorrow?
Yeah, there's one over there that is set up.
It's already set up?
Yeah, just a little.
So you just have to like take a piece of trash and it'll tell you where to put it?
That's exactly right.
So which one? It's over there?
Yeah.
You're talking about the other entrance is already set up?
There's 2 over there, but there's one over there.
Okay, no, I'm saying there's one over at the other entrance to the... Okay, perfect. I'll go take a look. Thank you. Cool gadgets. All right, so we got to find a piece of trash somewhere. We got an AI trash bin. All right. Let's... This is awful. Pick up some swag just to throw it out. This is awful. We're not actually going to throw it out, maybe. I don't know. I can always use some extra bags. Supposedly, there's an AI trash robot set up. Let's go check it out, huh? They were setting one up over there, but they already finished the AI trash robot setup over by the other entrance door. So let's go see the AI trash robot and see where it thinks all this crap belongs. We're gonna try and confuse the AI trash robot with the battery that's hanging off this camera. It'll be pretty fun. Pretty fun way to confuse the AI trash robot. You think I'm kidding? Supposedly there's an AI trash robot, and I love it. Oh, I see it over there. I see the AI trash robot. Let's do it. Come on, AI trash robot. It's right over here. Let's go check it out. All right. Come on, AI trash robot. All right. So they said this one's set up and ready to go. Fun things we find. So let's see. Here's the trash. Hello, Mr. AI trash robot. Let me show you some trash. Where does this trash go? This trash goes into recycling. Cool. Where does this trash go? Oh, it's hungry. It ate. Now it's blowing bubble gum. I'm not trying to intentionally throw stuff out, but got trash, so here. Deposit into waste. Oh, no, hold on. There's my trash. Okay, so that goes in recycling. It's blurring my face up here for some reason. Oh, it's hungry. It's some AI hungry trash. All right, hold on. Let's see. The bag. Show the trash. Got trash. I'm showing you the trash. Okay, it's saying hello. No. Thumbs up for trivia. Okay. Oh, trash trivia. Thumbs up to begin. No, because trash is a scam. Well done. Oh, I can win? Hell yeah. No one else interacts with the trash like I do. No. God damn it. I win a surprise. I'm trying. Okay. Okay, that's my phone. Thank you. It's an interactive trash can. I don't really know what it does. They were setting one up the other way. So I said, I gotta find some stuff to throw out. So look, this bag that they have hundreds of. It's gonna tell me where to put it in the trash. So, okay, that goes into compost. Really? Okay. Well, not sure you got that one right, trash can. But we'll go with it. Cool. Bye, trash can. You're gonna give me a trash can. Trash can, give me something free? Transform your space. No. No. I just wanted something for free. You said I got something for free. I'm so confused. This seems like a trashy product. Oh wait, we didn't try the one last thing I wanted to try. The one last thing I wanted to try was, oh, no one understands the trash can. They just think it's a trash can. It literally says, show me your waste. Do I poop in my hand here? Wait, here's the battery. What do you think of the battery? What do you think of the battery? Or no, it's not my phone. No. No, that's a charger. Oh, he's so sad. Now he's happy. Okay. It's a little weird, but AI trash. That's all I'm gonna say. Come back to you for a little bit of the last session, and we'll head out before the sun goes down on me. Because I don't have a car here, because I walked here today. That's all I'm saying. Stay tuned.
Starting in our business 33 years ago. I entered the industry as a graduate of Wrangling College of Art and Design as a potter, illustrator, and fine artist. You can't get much more analog than working in mud, stone, and with fire. I entered the industry as a carpenter and as a fiberglass sculptor, working on projects all over the world, and eventually became a senior designer for Universal Studios, working on projects such as Transformers, Revenge of the Mummy, Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket, which was just retired, Hollywood Dream in Japan, and many of the destinations around the world. That adventure started on an analog level as a sculptor, as a designer, as a hand illustrator, and then executed into becoming a 3D designer, working with digital software all over the world, working across continents, different projects, different scales, starting my own business in this industry 13 years ago, Ravensun Creative. We worked for companies such as Lamborghini, Evergrande, the big developer that you've heard of, and others, around the world. Where I see our company now is evolving to the next step. And we've gone from analog to digital. Now we're going to AI, and it's going to change the nature of what we're doing as storytellers around the world. And I want to show you a taste of where this is going, kind of an introductory video of where we're at. And then I'm going to talk to you about different artists that are pushing the medium, how it's going to affect your business, how it's going to affect technology, and where the future is for this industry overall. So let's take a moment and see this introductory piece, and we'll go from there.
For thousands of years, we roamed the land, hunting, surviving. And when the day was done, we sat by the fire and spoke. We passed down memory. We found our purpose telling stories. But when we learned to work the land began to work us. We became laborers, building great monuments, temples, and cities, all while the fires dimmed and the time to speak grew scarce. Then, everything changed. In a single lifetime, we leapt from light bulbs to supercomputers. Machines took over our labor, and now they're automating our information. And for the first time, we're not sure what comes next. Where will we find meaning? Perhaps it's time to rediscover who we've always been. Storytellers.
One thing I want you to think about there in seeing that piece, that's the work of PJ Asatenguro. What's remarkable is he's done that with a small team of individuals in less than 5 days, and as a studio owner, someone who employs people in the VFX industry and the media industry, it's remarkable to think about what the change will translate to across all of the things that we're doing. It's going to affect us as creators, as humans, and as businesses in terms of what this impact of this new set of tools is that's upon us. I want you to think and kind of step back for a moment, and when you think about the big ideas of AI, when we fly into Orlando, we fly into Rome, we fly into Athens, or where we're flying in Beijing, the world is laid out before us. Every light that we see has been put in by hand in all of those cities. We are at the moment in our lives and in all of humanity, and that's about to change. We're going to transition from everything being done by hand by humans to things being done with robotics and AI-powered influencing. And it's really going to change the nature of what's coming ahead for us. And it's going to change our businesses, our economies, our countries, our neighborhoods, and our homes. You know, the future has already arrived. You know, just today, earlier today, there were announcements made by Ron Howard starting his own AI digital movie studio. These announcements are coming every hour. There are new developments. Last night, Huawei announced an opportunity where you can go from a two-dimensional image to a three-dimensional mesh map, which essentially becomes then a construction drawing, which I think has been one of the things missing for our industry. These are huge gains being made on a daily and hourly basis. It's really an incredible spiral of technology that is evolving. I would emphasize that you hear a lot of people marketing themselves right now as AI experts. I'm not an AI expert. I use it in my studio. My whole team uses it now. I think anyone who professes themselves as being an AI expert, if they don't work for Google or Grok or Claude, is really a lot of bullshit. I think there are a lot of people that are learning and experimenting and entering this space, and I think we're all explorers right now. It's really an amazing time to be participating in this space. There's also a sensibility amongst owners that I meet that this is a unicorn solution, that you can push one button and everything's done and everybody's gone. That is not true either. You know, to really be proficient at storytelling, at technological advancement, at coding within this, you need a team of individuals that understand how to use the software, how to leverage your emotion, how to do the things that you want to do. It is a time to become fluent in these programs in terms of what's coming and how it's going to advance our initiatives and our opportunities. I want to give you a sense right now of kind of where this is at with some of the creators that I find most inspiring in this space, and show you some of the work. You hear a lot of people in the art community very upset about AI and that all the work is terrible. I want to show you some of the work of folks like Kelly Bosch right now, who's creating music and images in this software that I think is really outstanding and exciting. Kelly's using about 7 different programs to generate her creative assets. This work was 12 weeks ago. This work was last Monday. Just to give you a sense of the fidelity and the change in scale and content that one artist is doing just in this time frame with the new tools.
There's a rhythm beneath my skin.
The voice is AI generated, the music is AI generated, the humors, the dance movement, the environment, all AI generated.
So it has come to the end of day 1 here at IAAPA. Oh, there's holes. And I need to turn my charger back in. I've been using these all day. They have been fantastic. I've already got an interview set up with the people who own it, Charge Rent. But tomorrow, the bright and early time of 10 a.m., potentially earlier if there's an education session, we're gonna head here and we're gonna go into the snake. You might say, what do I mean into the snake? We're not going to the snake right now. I'm just gonna show you the snake. The snake. Just showing it, we're not going down. The snake, that's the mouth of the convention. So, go to the bathroom. I'm gonna take it outside. We'll wrap everything up with a big IAAPA sign before the sun goes down. Because, why is the Trump on the garbage can here? Someone's on the garbage can here. Show me your trash. Show me your trash. Okay, trivia time. Let's go. Yeah. True. Scan here for your chance to win. All right, let's try this one more time. Let's get a different QR code. Okay. Now, sell me that same crap. Ask me to make it an appointment to talk trash with them. No. We go outside. We'll close up the day. but I go to a little men's room first. All right, so as the sun sets over the Orlando Convention Center, we end our first day with a press pass. Now, here's the thing. Today wasn't super fun yet because the show floor is not open. I was the only media seen anywhere in that conference today. The good news is I do have access to the media office, which has access to an Ethernet cable. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a whole bunch of short videos tomorrow, get those to you in near real time. It's kind of fun, but let's finish it off right here. There's a sign right here. It says IAAPA Expo, the Global Attractions Industry Premier Event. Whatever that means. Oh, I know what that means now. This is Richard from No Pants Profits, coming to you from day one of the IAAPA Expo. I know I did well because I was pretty much the only media here. But reminding you that when you wear no pants, the only thing you got left to lose is your shirt. We got 4 more days of fun, really 3 more days of wildness. And we got after hours events at Epic Universe, Universal's newest park, which has only been open 6 months. That includes alcohol. Then we get after hour events at Universal Studios, Florida, and Islands of Adventure, coming up on day 4 and 5. When you wear no pants, the only thing you got left to lose is your press pass. Bye. I guess, and your shirt too.